our IKtv news update comes to you with the kind compliments of Carib Cable and Hiron Bear. Hold your own.
Good morning to you. I'm Lafern Fraser. Your IKtv news update begins after these messages.
Before Carib Cable, when I started my business, I was in real trouble. Can you imagine having to wait to connect to the internet? I lost customers because of the delay. Not cool. That's when I decided to go with Carib Cable, and man oh man, it was the best thing I could have done. With Carib Cable, I went from this to this. Carib Cable really saved me. With their broadband feature, my internet connection was off the charts. What is advertised is what you pay for, and what you pay for is what you receive. It was like Carib Cable had a vested interest in my company. I grew from a company of 1 to 5, and before I knew it, a complement of 30. So no matter the size of the business, a one-man show to a major corporate entity, Carib Cable has solutions to help you succeed. They're with you every step of the way and have the speed to meet whatever you need.
Carib Cable. Better quality, better service, better network.
Show me your colors, everyone. Put a high room bear in your hand. Raise it up, hold it high, hold your own high room bear. High room, the bear of the island.
Hold your own. Yes, it's pure, it's precious, perfect for the lime. Let me tell you, this beer is a winner, drink it anytime.
High room is we culture, let your garment fly. Raise it up, hold it high, hold your own high room bear. Put a high room bear in your hand.
Hold your own, hold it.
Show me your colors, everyone.
Let me tell you, this
High room, the bear of the island.
high room, hold your own.
Adrian Williams, a 30-year-old mason of Richland Park, has been charged with the January 20th shooting of 28-year-old Daniel Trimmingham. Trimmingham was shot in his right leg at about 9:30 p.m. on January 20th. Williams was arrested on Saturday, April 3rd, just over 2 months after he allegedly shot his fellow villager. Chief Petty Officer at the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Coast Guard Unit, Vincent John, has urged persons visiting local beaches to take precautions to ensure safety when swimming. John suggested earlier this week that groups which are planning to go to the beach should ensure that they are accompanied by a strong swimmer or a member of the local Coast Guard unit. He noted that bathers should be vigilant and aware of their surroundings. John's advice comes on the heels of the drowning of Daphne Dean Dishong on Easter Monday at Raraku. The Central Water and Sewerage Authority, CWSA, has changed its garbage collection schedule in some communities, and Public Relations and Marketing Manager Joan Ryan says that the public should expect some problems during the schedule change. Ryan says the new schedule came into effect on April 1st as part of the CWSA's efforts to improve its garbage collection service. Ryan revealed that the CWSA has been conducting several outreach initiatives to inform the public about the change, including distributing flyers and making announcements via loudspeaker in some of the affected communities. She is, however, urging persons to listen to the public service announcements currently airing on radio stations for more information about the schedule change. Former Prime Minister Sir James Mitchell is hedging his bets on a Conservative victory at the upcoming general elections in Britain. In an interview with the Caribbean Media Corporation CMC, Sir James said he did not see much distinction between the Conservative Party and the Labour Party, which has been in government for the past 13 years. But based on his experience with both, the former Prime Minister suggested that it would be better for the Caribbean if British voters turned their backs on the Gordon Brown-led Labour Party. If I had to make a choice, I would give the edge to the Conservatives, he said. Let us not forget that it was during the Conservative period of government that we all got the protection that we needed at a critical time for our banana industry. When former Prime Minister Tony Blair came in, he wasn't too keen about what was happening to us as far as that was concerned. But fortunately, we had the regime in place that carried us with the protection until 2005, Sir James told CMC. A Spanish judge who brought cases against former Chilean dictator Augusto Pinochet and al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden has been charged with abuse of judicial power in a ruling issued Wednesday by Spain's Supreme Court. Judge Baltasar Garzon is accused of improperly investigating human rights abuses under former Spanish dictator Francisco Franco and could soon stand trial, Supreme Court investigating magistrate Luciano Varela ruled. Varela's 14-page order allows Garzon to appeal the call for a trial, but also states that it is probable that Garzon committed the judicial abuse, which Varela said is sufficient legal ground to permit a trial. No date was set for the potential trial. In sports, Italian Football Federation officials are awaiting developments in a criminal court case in Naples as they consider opening a new investigation into the match-fixing scandal that rocked the nation's sport 4 years ago. For several days, Italian media have printed alleged phone tap conversations linking Inter Milan and other clubs to the scandal. Inter was awarded the 2006 Serie A title after Juventus was stripped of the honor and relegated to Serie B due to its role in the scandal. The Gazzetta dello Sport reported on Wednesday that Italian Football Federation President Giancarlo Abete and Federation prosecutor Stefano Palazzi met on Tuesday to discuss the matter. It's unclear, however, if the statute of limitations in the case has expired. The new phone taps came to light as part of the defense of former Juventus executive Luciano Moggi in the Naples case, with Moggi arguing that all the teams were in contact with refereeing officials. The president of the struggling Mexican soccer club Indio says his players have received extortion threats from unspecified sources. The club in Ciudad Juarez, a city on the U.S. border, had more than 2,500 murders last year and has the highest rate of organized crime activity in the country. The Indios club is bottom of the standings in the Mexican Clausura and is certain to be relegated to the second tier. My players, I'm not going to say any names, but some have been extorted. Their families aren't in Juarez, Indios president Francisco Ibarra said at a news conference late Monday. Our third-choice goalkeeper was here one day and gone the next because he received death threats and bad people were demanding money from him. Sergio Belmonte, a spokesperson for Ciudad Juarez City Hall, told the Associated Press on Tuesday that soccer players were logical targets for the violence in the city that authorities attribute to warring drug cartels. This has been your IKtv News Update. I'm Lathryn Fraser. Join me again at 6 p.m. for the evening edition. Thanks for watching.
IKtv. IKtv. All about you.